Um, I think my business was very much a situation of where I felt things were going okay, but I felt I needed to do more to make it better. And I had in my own mind a few ideas of what I thought I'd have to do, but bouncing ideas around with you, you gave me insight to different ways of doing things, and you also helped me to understand that um, analyzing what's going on at the moment and having clarity of what you'd like in the future before you do anything is probably most important. So that made me think a little bit more about where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do, and how much of it I wanted to do to be able to get what I wanted. So that's what I found was very helpful in discussing these aspects of my business with you. It was almost as if you were a bit of a sounding board that would take in my information that I had and from a totally different aspect and different point of view, give me your take on the matter. Yeah, what I really enjoyed with our meeting, Andrea, is the way that you listen. You listen to your client and you try to understand from your point of view what one wants to do. You certainly have clarity. You have the experience. I can see that. You've got the personality to enthuse a person. Quite often, when I've had meetings with business analysts and business advisors, you'll sometimes almost feel inadequate and that, maybe what you've done has been a mistake and, they're looking down at you. And that's certainly not something I found. I found our meetings were very constructive, informative, and I left that meeting feeling enthused to actually do more. When I say to do more to make it more efficient rather than to do more business. I think what I was impressed with was that you had ideas that I'd never thought of, and there were some things that, again, as I said earlier on, analyzing what you've got, where you're at, and then working out a strategy to move forward. I'm very much like that in the way that I work as well. I prefer to analyze the situation first before jumping in and just doing anything, doing a cost benefit analysis and making sure that you're not doing a whole lot of work for very little return. And I think you helped me to understand that that's really what your focus is as well, is that you would prefer to really work out what's going on with the business, in the business, and then find a solution that can help us to improve on the business. And when I say improve in the business, I have to agree with what you told me and you've said many times. A successful business isn't one where you're busy all the time. A successful business is one where you're getting the maximum return for the least amount of work. And not that one's lazy, but it's more a case of being efficient in your business rather than being busy in your business. Certainly, you spoke about the advertising and the marketing and so on, and it's something we will be looking at. We know most businesses, when they're doing well, think marketing isn't important. And then when they're not doing well, marketing becomes the most important thing. But then they don't have the income to be able to support the marketing. So, yeah, I think, again, marketing is something we always have to be looking at. And the way things are changing digitally in marketing nowadays, and this is where our platform really is digital marketing, we need somebody who really understands the dynamics of digital marketing. And I feel it's probably what you do know. I felt confident that you were aware of all the changes that are occurring in the industry and what we need to do to effectively market our business on a digital platform rather than from the old days of what we used to do. Yeah, so when we first met, I felt that, being busier and being one that everybody knows about and you world famous in inverted commas, it's just like, yeah, that is a way to work, but really, what is life about? And we discussed this quite a bit, and we realized life isn't about just being busy at work and spending hours and hours and hours working in or on your business. Life is really about balance and having more time to enjoy the things that you want to do. A lot of people have always said to me, how wealthy are you and how much money do you want to make? And I said, money isn't the main thing. To me, wealth is having the free time to be able to do what you want when you want. To me, that's real wealth. But to be able to have that, you do need the money, and you do need to have the business, and you do need to have income, and you do need to have the security. And getting things into context probably is the most important thing that we've discovered when we were discussing these matters. And yeah, I think we found out that probably the best thing to do again is not to be too busy, not to have too many sticks in the fire and too many things going on all at once. Just crystallize and find out what really works well in your business and focus on that instead of trying to do too many different things at the different times and just trying to get more and more done and thinking that, as always, the busier you are, the better you are. Have fulfillment, have time to go to the beach, have time to go for a walk in the mountainside without having to worry about your business. And we definitely came to a conclusion that there are ways to do this, and focusing on this is probably better than focusing on just getting busier and getting more clients into your business and advertising more and just trying to get more and more and more and more, thinking that more is going to give you more. Sometimes more just makes work harder and makes you tired, worn out, and not giving you the return on your investment really that you're looking for.